Joe Burrow is about to finish his masterpiece.
5 touchdown passes.
Won that Heisman. Now it's time to fit me for that ring.
Let's talk about Joe Burrow, because this is one of the truly remarkable stories in the history of college football.
Joe Burrow, Babe Ruth, this national championship.
You know, I'm not going to get loud and I'm not going to get crazy. Can I have everybody's attention? LSU! LSU! I'm going to just say what you've been saying.
Number 9, a killer. He's a stone-cold killer.
He's a stone-cold killer.
And it reminds me really of the William Shakespeare quote when it says, "Do not be afraid of greatness." Some are born into it, some achieve it, and then some have it thrust upon them.
Go in your bag, Dad. Keep talking.
And this was Joe Burrow displaying greatness.
Oh, how good does the victory tour feel? Does it get old? Just tell us. What's it like?
Stare in the camera.
Just doesn't get old. I think that's a
I'm
no.
sorry, Wendy.
No, it's okay. It's just so good.
I got lost in the LSU.
You got lost in the emotion.
aura.
Listen, you can get lost. It's not going anywhere.
It feels good.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who is going somewhere, though, my friend, and that's Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And he's going to the next level, the National Football League. What are your expectations for his game? And I know you're a fan, but when you look at the way he plays, what do you expect?
I don't expect anything to catch him by surprise. And I think when you go into the NFL, every guy that's played will tell you the mental hurdle is the one that you have to try to overcome as fast as possible by slowing the game down. He was in a pro-style system this year. He showed the ability to be accurate. He showed the ability to be athletic and the ability to come back. He's been through every phase you can go through in college football. And by the way, he's 23 years old. So he's a little bit more advanced in his maturity than most guys coming out as well. He is a film junkie. He willed his way into becoming the quarterback that he was this year. I don't want people to get it mistaken. Joe Burrow threw 16 touchdowns 2 years ago. He threw 60. And that was improvement during the summer, getting coaches, having talks with Drew Brees, and getting with guys that have been very successful on the next level. Most college dudes not doing that. Most college dudes are not trying to set up film sessions with Hall of Fame quarterbacks. They are not in the film room. They don't have the rapport with every receiver on their team, distributing the ball to everybody. He had 2,000-yard receivers, a 1,000-yard rusher, and a tight end that almost was over 800 yards receiving. He was special.
It was a clinic. I mean, it was remarkable. There is another guy we've talked about, Tua Tagovailoa, and there's a little bit of an update, obviously, as we watch his health. His agent says that the former Alabama quarterback will be healthy enough to be able to work out for prospective NFL teams ahead of the draft on April 23rd. That's a little different than what we expected. And he gave 2 possibilities for throwing sessions, Alabama's pro day, or then perhaps finding another day. And what do you anticipate from Tua?
That's enormous.
It's a big step in the right direction, I think.
That is enormous because, one, it allows the evaluators to watch him post-surgery and go, are you moving anything like you did pre-surgery? And the main thing for me with Tua is Tua's a very, very sudden quarterback in the pocket, very much so like Russell Wilson. The suddenness in his movement within the pocket. So when they're doing this workout and he's dropping back and they're having him move around and do bag drills or whatnot, those guys are going to be able to watch it in person and go, does he look sudden like he did pre-surgery? If he does, we're having a very real conversation of him going 3, like 4, like someone going up early to get him. Because then you're going to look at it and go, wait, he's 4 or 5 months removed from the surgery, and he looks very similar to the player he was pre-surgery. The fact that he'll be able to do that is enormous.
It's huge. I mean, and that is a departure, I think, from what we were hearing even a few weeks ago. But I know it's fluid. It can change. But at least right now, I think that's good news if you're Tua Tagovailoa.
It's great news for teams.
People. Yeah, well, of course, and for everybody.
If you're a team like, okay, now I'm going to be at that workout.
Yep. Circle it on the calendar. Congrats, my friend. You. Congrats.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.